Copenhagen Harbour Parade is this floating parade in the harbour of Copenhagen where lots of boats with music, performing, dance, art, all kind of sensible art pieces are floating through the channels and the harbour. The vision for Copenhagen Harbour Parade is to really bring art to the people. Not just regular art that crashes, that melts, different art forms. We want to take the art from inside the buildings and put it out to the people. Yeah, we want to give people something that can, where they can use all their senses. You know, they should be able to taste it, to hear it, to watch it, to feel it.
And the parade is going on the first weekend of June every year. And this year, in 2021, we had 17 floating pieces on the water and some on land also. And we had this beautiful sunny day, and it was really a spectacular sight to see the parade.
And the aim of this parade is to reach a huge audience, also an audience that don't normally watch so much art. So we kind of try to cross the different art forms, and we try to put it up in great scenographic backgrounds and so on. So we make a big effort to kind of reach people and catch them in and give them a great experience with art.
We started Copenhagen Harbour Parade in 2020 as a reaction on the coronavirus going on at that time. We didn't have any opportunities to do our normal cultural events.
Actually, we were awarded a Danish Music Award for the most innovative concert experience that year, and that was really great for us because that also made us realize that we had to continue this project. We worked really hard on community building because we want to include a lot of different art forms, different artists. We want to include different levels of artists, like experimenting artists and also the more popular art. And so we worked really a lot on including also the different art organizations surrounding the harbour of Copenhagen.
We had a really good cooperation with the By og Havn, the Harbour Corporation in Copenhagen, about creating two really interesting stages. One was called Entangled and the other one was called Boom Boom Trash.
And what was really interesting here was that we are of course really interested in sustainability, and By og Havn, they are cleaning the harbour from time to time. So we decided to make a sculpture out of the garbage that they took up from the bottom of the harbour. And so we had a scenographer build this great monument that were sailing, and then we had an artist who were performing, a drummer who was performing on this piece of work. During the parade we had a theme, and this year the theme was I Am Copenhagen. And one of the great performances that really took a deep dive into that, it was a theatre group called Start that made a performance with a mermaid. And they hired a Dutch performer called Michiel Tange van Leuven to make this mermaid person.
One last performance that we want to mention is the one called Wisdom of Voices, which was by the vocal group called Glass, singing Bulgarian folk songs. And they were the sirens of the Harbour Parade.
When it comes to the production of Copenhagen Harbour Parade, it's something we are busy with all year, of course. But during the spring, we get a lot of volunteers to take part in the production. We have people working on making scenography, making costumes, flags, all that kind of stuff. I think that the Copenhagen Harbour Parade is a really great project. It has a lot of artistic possibilities, and we are trying to make all these clashes and to build bridges and to make things float into each other and stuff. But it's also a very complex project with a lot of things to consider.
Actually, it's just a crazy project.
It's really
I think
crazy, yeah.
When we started out doing it, we were just like, okay, that sounds fun. Okay, let's do it. Let's see how it goes. And once we were digging more and more into the actual thing, because we are also very visionary people, and like we are not just doing a project to do a project. When we do it, we want to do it properly, and we want to make it something outstanding.
We estimate actually that 75,000 people were in the harbour that day and could take part in Copenhagen Harbour Parade. We hope that Copenhagen Harbour Parade in the future will be a trademark for Copenhagen, that this will be such a breaking art event that's crossing all possible borders and building bridges and getting out to the people. So we really think that this event could be a very important event in the future. And we also work very much on creating collaborations abroad. So this thing of using the water as a venue, I think it's really spectacular. It's really special.